Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your early morning, late out of date AEW Dynamite review. That show was so boring. AEW Homecoming. What was a homecoming of what? Like, what are you homecoming to? Oh, get it? Because they were in Daly's place for the whole time for COVID. Yeah, remind us of, like, one of the terrible times for humanity. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah. Yeah, we want to fucking remember fucking stupid COVID shit. You know, so much for moving on, right? Daly's place. Give me a fucking break. Come on here. Really? That's your homecoming? Like, why? Why? I don't know. Homecoming of shit, I have to say. That's what it is. Like, it's homecoming of shit. And let's, not just that, let's also talk about how fucking this fucking company, let's be honest here. Again, I hate modern wrestling. I hate both WWE and AEW. I hate this whole tribal shit, whatever. But let's be fucking honest here. If WWE was to keep mentioning Luke Harper or Brodie Lee every fucking minute, or anyone to do these tribute matches tonight, like they did on this show, people would call it like they're fucking profiting off of AEW or fucking Brodie Lee. Why is AEW doing it still? You've done enough. You've done enough. You constantly also mention them all the time. It's not a problem. Like mention like here and there a little bit, I guess. You know, unless it makes sense. But seriously, this company is literally profiting off of the guy's death. And they're probably only doing, let's be honest here, Tony Khan's probably only doing this because of the bad, the meltdown. And then we're going to be bad people if we bash this show. That's literally why. It's to hide behind the back. That's what Tony Khan does. He hides behind the fact that, oh, a match sucks is because of charity. Like, for example, that Texas Death Match, whatever the fuck what it was, with Jeff Hardy and Jeff Jarrett, that random hardcore match. People fucking bashed that match and said that match is going to charity. Like, I swear to God, fuck this guy. Fuck this company. Anyways, grab your Coca-Colas, drink magnificently, spine these bitches go, oh shit, let's talk about this show. Oh shit, cheers. So before I start the actual review, let's talk about this, because this was the big thing of the show. So this company is legit profiting off the guy's death. I like Luke Harper, Brodie Lee, John Huber. I like the guy, but my God, how are they legit profiting the guy's death, or fucking they're just literally. It's not just they're profiting. They're just literally like, come on here. That's what they're doing. They're fucking. They're using the guy's death for ratings. People like to say, "Oh, WWE used Bret Hart, Owen Hart's death for the ratings." When they only fucking had that tribute show that night, right? Same thing with fucking Eddie Guerrero that night. Chris Benoit before people knew who he was that night. It's not like they always mentioned him. Sure, Eddie Guerrero, but the thing is, it made sense for Eddie Guerrero because he was friends for fucking. He was like that year. And the year, like that entire timeline was important because, again, it helped led to the story with fucking Rey Mysterio winning the world title, and then Chavo Guerrero, who's the nephew of Eddie. It makes sense. It all made sense if you think about it. It made sense more than this shit. What's the point of mentioning fucking Luke Harper or Brodie Lee after all this time? Because of Preston Vance. They mentioned it because, get it, fucking Brodie Lee was in the pandemic era. Even though, okay, again, they're acting like Luke Harper or Brodie Lee was this intricate part of fucking AEW when literally the guy was only there for a few months. He joined after when COVID started. He joined because he was released by the company. And he was in meaningless matches. The guy didn't do anything until he won the TNT Championship. And we're going to act like he's the greatest TNT champion of all time when literally the guy only had the title for a few weeks. Literally Cody Rhodes, who fucking Sparks turned on, had more what? I hate Cody Rhodes. Was like what? Didn't he have at the time more than Brodie Lee? And we're gonna act like he's the best TNT champion? Come on here. Come on here. And I understand the guy died. He had a lung disease. I understand that. And again, I'm coming this out of love. It's also sickening that they're literally they're fucking using it for ratings, even though they're not getting any ratings. They're fucking profiting off of it, and that is sickening. That's sickening. And don't say because I know I like Luke Harper, like Brodie Lee. It's just it's a darn shame he passed. Maybe if he didn't pass, he would have been something. I don't know. But come on here. Stop acting like he's like your biggest star. Like, was he on the level of his Jon Moxley or Chris Jericho? I'm sorry, but no. He's not. Sure, I understand all of this happened because he died, all that. I understand, man. I understand that. And I understand it's kind of cool, Yeah, you're trying to honor him, not making people forget. We haven't forgotten. I don't think anyone's going to forget that fucking the guy died, especially after this, last year now. We just lost Bray Wyatt. It's fucking sad. But come on here. Stop acting like Luke Harper. First of all, stop acting like he's like the biggest part of your company. It's not like he's fucking your Andre the Giant. Okay? I'm sorry. He's not like... He wasn't like your actual top star. You weren't even showcasing him much as a top star, even before he got sick. Even before he was TNT champion. You weren't. You were having to do shitty jobber matches. Come on here. It's the truth. It's a darn shame he passed. But you're legit profiting off his death. By legit doing these tribute matches. Always constantly mentioning him. Come on here. You already did a tribute show. You've done enough already. You've done enough. If WWE were to literally do... If fucking WWE was to do fucking Bray Wyatt shit, right? If they were to do this shit with, like, Bray Wyatt, they did a tribute show, and then a few years later, they did Bray Wyatt tribute matches, even though fucking they already had a tribute show to him. Wouldn't fucking people call out on fucking WWE doing this Bray Wyatt shit? Like, come on here. I know people can say, oh, but they're doing a Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. Supposedly that's like a thing, but again, like that's a thing. Even though I do think it's stupid, you don't need to always call it Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, or you don't need to do it. But because Dusty Rhodes played a big role in NXT, that's why they do it. So, but again, to be fair, it makes sense because he played a role in NXT. So... it makes more sense to do that. Whatever, man. But it's like, in the end of the day, you guys done enough for Luke Harper, Brodie Lee, and you're legit profiting off him. It's sad. Anyways, the show started with Hangman Page defeating Claudio in a fake awesome match. A lot of smarts acted like this match was, good or whatever. They chanted, "This is awesome." I hate that every time fucking again, this is my problem with modern wrestling too. What makes a match awesome? Because they do flips, because they do the same shit. And what makes a match like all these matches unique now when they're all the same shit? All these guys will do flips, they'll do fucking fight forever bullshit. All this work rate crap. What makes a match unique to, like, come on here. It's the truth, like, literally, like, what's gonna be the... I don't know anymore. So that match happened. Then they showed a video package of Brodie Lee, aka Luke Harper. Again, like, that you guys done enough. You're just doing it because fucking, get it, we had nothing to do. And, I don't know, you guys, like, it's stupid. So, the second match, Edge, aka Adam Copeland, whatever, I'm just gonna call him, again, as you know, I'm just gonna call him Edge. Adam Copeland, or whatever, oh, I'm gonna say Adam Copeland now, I just read something. Edge. He had, like, his, like, lamest entrance since ever in a long time. I understand they're, like, oh yeah, how can I mention this? Like, So they were in their like Daly's place, right? They were at the same place that where they did shows before. It looked different. I don't know. Like, why was it the way it looked? Like they structured the show, they structured the show to the point where they can't even do pyro, like. But the thing is, the sad thing is, the way they kind of have to do it this way because, like, my God, like the way how they fucking set their shows, you can barely fit people. Like that's why they have to kind of do it. Looks like how they fit the show. At least they were lucky to have the certain amount of people they were. And my God. But anyways, fucking Edge was in the meaningless match. Literally, Edge. He left, like, he must be thinking to himself, like, wow, I left WWE for this shit. He was literally in a meaningless match, which made no sense for him to be there. And it's like, he was literally an afterthought. That's not what you want to do with Edge, where you treat him as just another guy. How dare this fucking company do that? So much for him being the biggest signing you have. So much for that. Where you basically treat him as another guy now. Do I have a problem with him wrestling? No. I like that you have, but it's like, can you make sense? What are you doing? This entire show made no sense with stories. But yeah, Edge, who was literally an afterthought, didn't have any fucking sense to be in this fucking match. But yeah, Preston Vance, because get it, he was in the Dark Order. Again, who the fuck is Preston Vance? Who is this guy? I don't give a fuck that he was -1. I don't know who the I don't care. Maybe he should be fucking negative out of this world like Luke Harper. I'm just kidding. So, this Preston Vance guy, Dustin Rhodes, aka Goldust, whatever, Orange Cassidy, and Edge defeated the Magul Embassy and Lance Archer. Literally, they face fucking people who no one fucking knows or cares about. And Lance Archer, yeah, he was with fucking Jake Roberts. What? So much for him supposed to be this big signing, right? And then he's barely on AEW for God knows what fucking reason. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, I swear, like, this is the fucking problem with AEW. Like, why are you showcasing people when they're not even there? We're not gonna see these people, like, next week. Samoa Joe comes out after this. So yeah, he cut a promo, and he's treated like a fucking babyface when he's supposed to be heel. Again, this is the problem with Smarks. Like, you guys, like, if he's such a good heel while you're cheering him, and again, it doesn't help that like Samoa Joe, he's like appeasing these fans as a babyface when he's supposed to be a heel. He turned on fucking MJF, and he won the world title, and yet you're fucking acting like a babyface. What are you doing? What are you? I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get the results or whatever. I don't fucking know. Alright, something about freaking Bullet. What's this? Not Bullet Club. Oh yeah, Bullet Club Gold. Before that, I'm sorry, I missed something. Bullet Club Gold, and what's the stupid name? Bullet Club Gold and the Acclaimed. They met backstage and want to join forces against the Undisputed Kingdom. Jay White says they'll think about it, but they make no promises. So that they keep building off the idea that they're going to team up or whatever. Samoa Joe, again, he was on commentary, said, like, you know, oh, I'm the AEW champion now, and God, you could take, and then the fans like, thank you, Joe, like, thank you, whatever. I was like, oh, I don't need your thank yous, but, you know, I'm going to say that if you want, he announced some championship regime, he says this is a new championship regime, that if you want my title, you don't go on social media and make your whole ass comments. You come see me face to face. So he was like referring to like the whole Twitter drama that lately happened with Tony Khan and Jinder Mahal and whatever. I have a video that's recorded about that. I just think it's fucking gay and stupid at what's going on. Then Swerve Strickland comes out. He says that he wants the title. He's gonna take. He took Hangman's spot, and now he wants the title. Again, this is typical fucking boring wrestling story 101, where I just want the title. I want to be the best in the world. Like every wrestler wants to be the best in the world. What makes you fucking special? How is that a story? And everyone wants to be world champion. Well, how is that a story? You see, the beauty of wrestling is, again, you have to have storylines. Like, a reason then why didn't just you want to be the champion? It should be like, fuck this guy, that's why you actually hate him. Why does Swerve hate, like, that's the beauty. You supposed to hate a guy. Why does Swerve hate Joe? I just want the title, that's why. I don't fucking know. After that, then Hangman comes out. He says that, I don't know, fucking Hangman basically says that, like, I lost my way after this, where I lost sight of the AEW Championship. Well, last year I was able to do things where, like, I had a Texas Death with John Moxley. Like, it was a boring promo where, I joined the Elite once again, and, I lost sight of the world title, but now I want to be the world champion again in 2024. This guy I don't care. I don't know, he said that, no one's going to stop him, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So both Swerve and Hangman eventually leave. You would think that this would lead to some triple threat bullshit. I don't know. But then after this, because get it, the guy was mentioned on Twitter, Hook comes out. You see, with Hook, if the guy was like, I understand the big problem is his size, right? But if the guy, let's say you treat him like a bigger deal since his debut, and if you were to actually had him been undefeated this entire time, and actually had him in a bigger platform, instead of fucking losing to Jungle Boy for God knows what reason, and look where he is now in that shitty heel turn. And, I don't know, if you showcase Hook better, this would have been a bigger deal. I'll be like, you know what? I would like to see Hook win the title. And then, like, why not have Hook be a future world champion? And maybe he could be the guy that loses the title to a Wardlow or Adam Cole to lead to, like, MJF. And when he comes back, he'll chase after them type of shit, But no, that's not what they did. Hook is just another guy that, he's a fake tough guy where I understand he has his son, right? But again, he's just, great. He's the cold-hearted devil. They're just saying he's a handsome devil. But yeah, all the smarts are just secretly jerking off to him because they're fucking gay. A lot of these smarts are fucking gay, by the way. All these sexual deviants. That's why they fucking like Hook, too, because they're fucking attracted to guy. Like, really? Y'all fucking gay. But whatever. But that's the thing, like, so much for this guy, like, could have been something, but they failed to do anything with him. I'll be like, sure, why not? Despite his size, maybe, like, actually do something with the guy, He just has a son after all. But no. This is cinema! Like, how does it cinema? I will say, like, sure, the fucking Hook name on the top, like, it's look cool, I guess, whatever. He comes out, they have a face-to-face, but again, you can kind of clearly see that Joe, as much as I don't give a fuck about Samoa Joe, really, and that's, like, again, like, why should he care? He's the world champion. You kind of, like, his entire career has really kind of downfall, let's be honest here, where, like, I'm sorry, your credibility has diminished because you were in WWE and what you have done recently. Like, who really cares, like, that you're the world champion, honestly. It's just the truth, sadly. I didn't used to like Samoa Joe. Just that's the problem when you fucking, how you don't protect your brand type of shit, Whatever, so Samoa Joe and Hook, they faced off, and apparently this leads to a match that's announced for next week already for a world title. Already they're having a world title match without any build, really. So much for, like, support. I mean, shouldn't it be, like, him facing him last? I don't know, like, because, like, if you really want to do something, you would have him be the world, I don't know. Realistically, I would have had Hook win the title, but no. I don't know. it is what it is. I mean, it doesn't make sense anymore for Hook to even win this match anyways. But they're probably legit only doing this match now next week because of this whole Twitter shit. Because this will spark some little interest to fucking, like, the wrestling fans that even watch now. That's all. It's not gonna make sense storyline-wise anyways. Thomas Tony Storm mentions Deanna Purrazzo. She mentions, like, Deanna Pritzker, whatever. That's what, she basically messed up her name. What's her name? Fucking Mariah May. She's like, did you see my match? It's like, oh, sorry, darling. I did not watch her match because I was, like, busy and or whatever. And then basically she taught, and then Tony Storm mentions, like, or she's asked about the biggest signing, and she's like, Randy Richter. I saw her on the media scrum thing, whatever. Again, I hate this whole media scrum shit. It's so gay and smarky shit. I feel like it's a sport. But I will say Tony Storm is working, you know, as the character, and she's funny. I like Tony Storm. Just grow the hair a bit more, and now you will be hotter. Oh, who cares about her hair? What about her ass? And that's like fucking a boy. You want to fuck boys? I'm sorry. I like my women to have nice, long, nice hair. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of boy cuts. I mean, I'm not saying she has a boy cut. And good thing she doesn't have a boy cut. But come on here. Let's be for real here. I don't know. But Tony Storm, she calls up Pritz or whatever. And apparently there are people in her view will talk. Which, whatever. It's actually kind of funny. I will say that. Sammy Guevara defeats Absolute Gay Ricky Starks in a gay twink match. And then after the match, you had Jericho saving Guevara after getting attacked by Big Bill and Ricky Starks, and then they were brawling throughout the arena because it was small, and music was playing. Yeah, it is funny. It looked kind of lame, I'll be honest with you. And I'm trying to support fucking Trish Jericho during this time, but I'm sorry, it looked kind of lame. I mean, the thing is, it's not even his fault. I would say, it's just how modern wrestling is and how kind of lame and low production and stupid this looks. Honestly, Chris Statlander, Anna Jay, the Fat Whale Nightingale, and Thunder Rosa defeated Soraya, Ruby Soho, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. I will say this match was fantastic, so don't say I hate women's wrestling. I like real women's wrestling, but the problem is, one side, you only had two hot chicks, which is Chris Statlander and Anna Jay. The other group had like three better hot chicks, which is Soraya, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. So I would say I have to go with the losing team more because they at least had more hotter chicks. I'm sorry, Thunder Rosa's not attractive with her fucking weird face and her stupid face paint, and no one cares about a fat whale, and no one wants to see a boycott cunty BuzzFeed writer Ruby Soho. Okay. Roderick Strong defeats some guy named Brian Keefe, and then Adam Cole says it gets uncomfortable in the New Kingdom because the Undisputed Kingdom are going to be here for a long time and will capture championships or whatever. I don't care. And the main event, again, Sting. So just like Collision, Sting. And how can I forget that Wheeler Yuta challenges Eddie Kingston to rim job? Like, I don't give a fuck. The main event, Sting and Darby Allin defeated Tanosuke Takeshita, or Take a Shit. I mean, this match you might as well take a shit. It's a waste of a Sting match. And what's this new Powerhouse Hobbs in a tornado match. The match was whatever. You could literally fucking blink your eye and the match was like already over. I mean, the match was not the worst, but I mean, probably the better match of the show, but it's because, again, they were brawling everywhere and, Darby Allin was getting thrown around the ring and Sting almost killed himself again. Like, literally, Sting, okay. The match was not bad. There was false count anywhere, whatever. The match, whatever. But my God, this is the problem. The match was like, I mean, it shouldn't even have been long anyways. It wasn't even that exciting. But my God, Sting legit almost fucking hurt himself. Sting, in this match, they're like in a corner of where they had the stage set up. It looked kind of weird, okay? But it's whatever. Sting, he was like by his fans, and the fans could have almost tripped both them, and that guy could have hurt Sting even more. Sting had him in the setup for a Scorpion Death Drop after reversing of some power slam setup. He pins Powers Hobbs with a Scorpion Death Drop, jumping from like whatever, like through the tables. But Sting, even though the fucking ledge is like not even that high, it's like legit right here where my dresser is, with a bunch of clothes. And before you motherfuckers say it, I have a lot of clothes here, by the way, so I don't know why first of all, you guys don't get the gimmick. Okay, you guys don't get the gimmick. I have a lot of clothes. It's good. I'm sorry that, you guys wear the same 2 clothes. For you guys that complain with a bunch of fucking stains when I have a bunch of clothes. I have a bunch of clothes in here and a bunch of clothes up here. So I'm all ready for fucking a bunch of clothes to wear. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But seriously, Sting almost legit hurt himself. Well, it's not his. I don't fucking know, man. He fucking, he looked like he could have gotten a good cushion on this show because he legit landed on his head after doing a Scorpion Death Drop, just jumping off like on a fucking platform that's like up here to down here, whereas they had a bunch of tables and they only broke like 1 table, and Sting landed hard on his head. He had doctors even checked on him. Ric Flair did get involved in the match, like he did a chop, but he almost got hurt. I don't know. Sting gets in the ring after, but he was struggling to get up. And then he's asked, like, who you think is going to face out that Revolution? I was like, oh my God, please do not fucking say Darby Allin, because I'll be so fucking gay. I mean, I would have said, like, hey, why not do Sting versus MJF for the world title before, but, like, heck, why not do him versus Samoa Joe? Why not? Why not do Samoa Joe versus him? Why not have Sting at least retire as champion, or fucking at least have a world title match? He can go, I would have said that until the fucking him getting injured, but maybe it's, I don't know. He had 1 more match at least, I don't know. It was like, my God, like, come on, be careful, Sting, please. But then you had the fucking Young Bucks come out. And they return, and then, like, they face off, and it's like, really? The Young Bucks are booking themselves to face Sting and Darby in Sting's last match. What kind of joke is that? I'm sorry. And, that's okay on, like, a Dynamite. Maybe that would be big enough to do on a Dynamite. Or some